During a big year, there is a lot of time for reading, long car rides, plane flights, and insomnia caused by too much Tex-Mex. I've recently enjoyed a series of books set on Nantucket Island, written by author Ellen Hilderbrand. These stories bring back memories of visits to Nantucket during my childhood. Ethan prefers literature based at Riverdale High School. Almost 2 weeks ago, we learned of a northern lapwing foraging in the farm fields of Nantucket. A Eurasian bird, it should be in southern Spain or northern Africa by now, and we wanted one for our big year. Unfortunately, we were in Texas and it was Thanksgiving weekend, and the logistics and expense of getting to an island 30 miles off of Cape Cod from Houston were prohibitive. Once back at home in Maine, we began to look for a window to get to Nantucket. But New England storms, the multi-day Christmas stroll festival on the island, and appointments all made things difficult. And how long would the northern lapwing remain on Nantucket? Finally, on Monday, December 9th, we had an opening. Here we are going over the Sagamore Bridge onto Cape Cod, where we will get the ferry over to Nantucket Island from Hyannis. When we arrived at the Hyannis Ferry, we watched 350 Christmas festival goers unload, while only a couple dozen riders joined us for the trip out to the island. Ethan and I sat up in the glassed-in bow of the high-speed catamaran, which makes the journey to Nantucket in an hour. The car ferry takes 2.5 hours. We entertained, or maybe annoyed, our fellow passengers by calling out the birds that we passed. Brant, surf scoter, longtail, dovekey, razorbill. One of 2 large islands located off of Cape Cod, the other being Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket was once a major whaling port. Today, it is better known as a picturesque tourist destination. Nantucket was just like I remembered it. Stately sea captain homes with weathered shakes, tasteful shops, a whaling museum, cobblestone roads, and brick sidewalks. This was Ethan's first visit. I think he was impressed by the 3-bedroom houses for sale at $3.5 million. We rented a car to get to the agricultural areas outside of town and struggled a bit to find the solar fields and compost area. But when we did, we were able to get the northern lapwing in our spotting scope in less than a minute. Thankfully, it was still there. Bird number 708. With 20 days left in our big year, we hope to chase a few more birds before we welcome the new year. We'll release new recaps if and when that does happen. Remember, at the end of the month, we will release a sweeping and highly overproduced recap of the entire big year. Mark your calendar, as you won't want to miss this epic event.
Thanks for watching this weekly recap of Ethan and Ingrid's 2024 Big Year. Remember to visit our blog at bigyearbirding.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the subscribe button. And if you want more of this silliness, we also have a Facebook and Instagram page. Happy birding!